I just want you to know that you are really special. Oh, wow, oh, wow, oh, wow. I just want you to know that you are really. I was listening to some music just now. Really special. Hi, beloveds. What it do? What it do? What it do? Um, I'm gonna give y'all a minute to come up in here. Um, I wish they let us play music up here. They just don't. What's up, NC? What's up, my girl? The hard working NC, the queen of what we call it? We call it, me and Mama Duck called you the shoe queen. Yes, that's what we called you, the shoe queen. Um, what's up, Chris? Um, what I was gonna like, what the hell did I put up there? I don't even know what I put up there. The first thing I put up there was Krishan and them, I think. Oh, Blueface deletes pictures of his newborn son. But I know y'all really want to hear my Slutty and Louie theory, but we're gonna get to that when the rest of the nosy heads get in here. um, Blueface, I know y'all saw those pictures of him laying down in the bed with his newborn baby, Krishan's son, Krishan Jr. Chris Paltrow in the building. I got NC in the building. I got Sharpshooter Judah and Pluto in the building. But anyway, I told y'all about Blueface already. He's a super narcissist. He was just with Krishan for like 48 hours or 72 hours. Now he's back with the baby mama, and everybody's calling them stupid and dumb. They're calling Krishan stupid. They're calling his baby's mother Jaden stupid. I don't think they're stupid. I think they love him. And it's kind of hard to turn your feelings off when you really, really love somebody. But love, when you love someone and you feel that they're not doing you right, there's a decision that you have to make. It's either you're going to deal with what this person is dishing out or you're not. One or the other. And if people decide that they're going to deal with it, that's on them. Or those playing out in the public, you know what I'm saying? Where the whole world can see. But I don't like the way that, he deleted his newborn son's pictures off of his Instagram. Like, who does that? That's your flesh and blood, my guy. Thank you, NC. That's your flesh and blood, boo. You don't do the baby like that. This is a new day. I tell you, boy. People don't have no shame in the shit they be doing. Like, men wouldn't do that shit back in the days. Like, that's his seed and he knows it's his seed. He gonna love that baby regardless. But anyway, Um, I'm not gonna waste too much time on them. But Jaden was going off, and now she laying there like a little puppy because he's back and he's telling her, "I own you and I made you, and I'll fire you." Like, I'm glad I'm not young no more. I'm telling you, I don't want to go back to those days with these immature dudes, yo. I don't want to go back there. Yeah, like you gotta love your. Those are you. That's you right there. That's you. That's your flesh and blood. That's something that you made and brought to this planet, yo. That's a real human being. That's a part of you. Like I don't know how these people can act that way. Like, why you want to delete the picture of your baby from your page, yo? It's all over the internet any goddamn way, so it don't even matter. Um. Anyway, let's go to my Slutty and Louie theory because when I be at work and I'm sitting outside, just things just pop into my head. And for some reason, Slutty and Louie, what happened to them, popped into my mind. And the question that popped into my mind was, why did they kill Slutty and Louie? Because if we all know what Slutty and Louie meant to Vaughn and how they would go all the way for Vaughn, plus they was OGs, they were survivors, considering they wasn't that old, but in Chicago years with what was going on in the middle of that war, they were pretty old. Okay, not old, but they were older than the rest of them. So first of all, Slutty and Louie was the only ones that had guns. I thought they wasn't supposed to have no guns there. I mean, that's what they were saying, that the rest of them didn't have any guns. So why did Slutty and Louie have a gun? Secondly, why didn't they shoot Lil Tim when he was shooting at somebody? Like, Slutty and Louie wasn't shooting first. Slutty and Louie was shooting when they saw Lil Tim shooting. That's when they started busting their gun. So why is it that Slutty and Louie were shot to kill? They shot to kill when they shot at Slutty and Louie. Because they shot them in the head. It just so happened that Louie was fortunate enough not to pass away. But they told us that he was dead. Right, Chris. They told us that Louie was dead. They told us 3 people was dead on the scene. Okay. Is that because they already had the reports ready that 3 people were supposed to be dead? Were these people who may have allegedly, this is just my scenario. This is just my synopsis. Because I don't trust these people. And y'all know, I look at things from a different perspective. Because I look at it like, who's killing my black brothers out here? Okay? I don't give a fuck what they was doing in their life, but who's killing them? So why is it that they had a report saying that Louie was dead and Louie wasn't dead? That's the part that I don't get. They never said anything about him dying and they bringing him back or anything like that. So was this report that went out, was this report already done because they were supposed to be dead? Was Louie and Slutty targeted because they was the ones that would go out for Vaughn? Those was the ones that whoever had this plan was worried about? Now, if they was worried about Slutty and Louie, how would they know that Slutty and Louie would be the ones that they would have to be careful and watch out for? Because Slutty and Louie wasn't really all over the internet like everybody else. What's up, Savage? Slutty and Louie was not all over the internet. I didn't hear nothing really too much about Slutty and Louie until Vaughn passed away. So if this was a plan, was Slutty and Louie targeted? That's all I'm saying. Why didn't they shoot at Lil Tim? He was the one with the gun in his hand. Somebody else shot Lil Tim, I think. I don't think it was the police. And they didn't shoot Lil Tim to kill him, even though he was the one that had the gun in his hand. But they said that Slutty and Louie was shooting. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. It just, I don't trust these people. So that thought just came into my mind like, was Slutty and Louie targeted in order to make sure that King Von was killed that night? That's just a question that I had in my mind, y'all. I still don't trust that whole scenario, how it went down. And I still don't trust these police officers because they always around when something happened to some of these rappers and they don't never save the day. Like the day is never saved and they supposed to be policing the people and protecting people, but people always wind up dead around them. So I don't know. What do y'all think? Do y'all think somebody said Slutty was standing over Lil Tim, but his gun jammed, and that's why he was shot? I wonder where they saw that at, or was somebody talking that was on the scene? Because I didn't see that in those videos that looked like they was chopped up. Exactly, and see, the video did not show that shit. The video didn't show nobody standing over no damn Lil Tim. And the way that this guy, Quando Rondo, was he just, I swear to God, it just looked like a rewind moment of when Orlando Anderson was at the Las Vegas casino and he was standing around waiting, just like motherfucking, if y'all never saw the story of how, what Judah say, and shooting in the occupied dwelling. Yeah, like all those people was in that parking lot. You heard that on Reddit, Chris? If y'all go back and look at the video with when Orlando Anderson was standing in the casino, it looked just like Quando Rondo when he was standing in that fucking parking lot. I swear to God. Mm-hmm. I don't know how true that is because what video did they fucking see? Because we ain't see it. Was it somebody that was on the scene that said that? Because we sure as hell that video was not released to the public, and that video was chopped up too. Like there was two different angles. They showed there was another angle that they showed on the other side of the parking lot, but I don't see that video no more. But I remember seeing it down here. That's how we bail out of towners, beat out of towners. Facts, Queen. I remember that MGM fight video. Good, Queen. I'm telling you, don't that shit look? Don't Orlando Anderson look like he was standing there just like fucking Quando Rondo? I swear to God. And what happens? Somebody walks over to both of them and tell them that somebody's standing there, and then they both wind up dead after that. It's just like they just be using the same goddamn formulas over and over and over again. They say that there's another video that hasn't been shown. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is another video. Because that video was chopped up. That video was that angle right there didn't show the other side. Like they didn't show the whole parking lot where we could see everything that was going on at one time. It was chopped up, and they showed one side of the park when Slutty and them got killed, and you couldn't really see what was going on. You just really heard a lot of gunshots in that video. And I just don't trust these people, y'all. And then I still think that Boosie was the one that called Vaughn and when he was on his way back to the Airbnb and told him to meet him at the hookah lounge. That's why he was sitting there waiting. Who was he waiting for? Why was Vaughn sitting in the goddamn van for 30 minutes? Who was he waiting for? You know, I think that both Vaughn and Duck's death, like, we're going to be talking about these stories just as long as we've been talking about Tupac and Biggie. You see, Quando ain't swing back or shoot. I thought Quando didn't swing back because he was shocked that Vaughn hit him. That's what I was thinking, like, that he wasn't expecting that. I don't know if Quando might have been even set up to even be there in the first place. I don't know. Who knows, y'all? Who fucking knows? Unless somebody that was on the inside comes out and tells us, we're not going to know unless I pull cards on it. But hey, that's another story. You see, they say that there's another video. Yeah, y'all. Start an argument and let you get that first punch off, and we're going to shoot the shit out you and beat it. Psh. Yeah, Savage, that shit look exactly like when I saw what happened to Vaughn, my first mind went to Tupac because I had seen that Tupac situation happen so many times. And we were such in shock about what had happened because that was the first time that really happened in the rap industry. Like that, somebody so big. So I studied that Tupac video. So, you know, when you study something and you think you're seeing it again, it's just going to come right back to you in your mind in a weird way. I don't feel like Vaughn did. I feel like he faked his death because he knew the feds and them was on their way. And he's not that powerful, Savage. Like, nobody could just fake their death, no regular human being. Like, no, I think that he passed away. You know, and that autopsy picture, like, that I can't get out of my mind, I think that he's dead, y'all. And it looks, the way that they had cut him up, it just looked like, I don't know, like the way that the stitching was, it just didn't look right. Somebody claims the security guard is the one who told Vaughn that Quando was there and set Vaughn up. Well, there was a recent video that came out recently that said that one of the security guards was saying that it looked like it was a setup. And he was there. He was standing. And that was the same night that it happened that he said that. Like everything was in place before Vaughn got there. That's what he said. But I don't know what he meant by that. He would have to give more details because what do you mean by that? Like everybody has their own philosophies and they're entitled to it. But I think that Duck and Vaughn's death was very, very suspicious. Like, not, what happened with the guys doing that? Okay, that happened. I could see that happening. But the way that they left him, it's like they looked and said, "Oh, that's Duck," and just left him there. That's the way I feel about that. That they knew it was him and they just left him there on purpose. What's up, K Mode? Wonderful K Mode. Um, the thing is, when I look at these things, I look at who's gonna benefit from it, and I look at the money trail, and I look at the clout, where the clout goes, and I start watching those people because I don't care what nobody say. I think both Vaughn and Duck was removed for a reason. I think they were unalived for somebody else. I don't care what nobody else think or say. Everybody's gonna attribute that to the street because they was deep in the streets, but both of them shits was too fucking suspicious to me. And Tupac and Biggie's death is still suspicious to me as well. And guess what, y'all? Police was involved with them too. The police was watching Pac and them, okay? And the police was there when Big got killed. They said it was if you look at the whole Rampart scandal in Los Angeles, they're saying that cops were involved with that because they was already killing people before Big got killed out there. They was already doing shit and getting away with it. So then you got this other story with this dude, this ex-basketball player, Sergio Brown, Sergio something. I need to start getting my notes together before I get up here, but he's missing and his mother was found dead in some type of water bank or something near her house. Hell yeah, them Rampart scandal cops, they was a mess. The movie, um, the movie Training Day was based on the cops that they said set Biggie up. That movie was based on the cop that guy Perez, okay, Rafael Perez, that just came home. So y'all gotta look up the Rampart scandal, y'all. Look that shit up, y'all. Look that shit up. Um, and to me, the LAPD is still scandalous because look at what happened with Nipsey Hussle. He was getting ready to meet them the next day, the day before, the next day, he was supposed to meet with the LAPD and see what type of agreement they could come to with the community to get shit in line. So it's always some fucking cops around, yo. It's always some fucking cops involved in shit. Yep, Training Day and the game Grand Auto San Andreas is based on the Rampart scandal cops too. Yep. That story is amazing, y'all. Y'all gotta go look up the Rampart scandal. Look that shit up. I might do a story on it and do it for y'all. Um and like I keep saying 99 times, I already said it. Um, they said when D Thing got killed, they said that it might possibly be that he got killed by an undercover cop. Like, I think D Thing's death was suspicious too. I think that was suspicious. I'm sorry. Anytime they fucking mention the police and in the first reports, I'll be saying some fishy going on with that shit, yo. And we watched how they left up there laying on the ground. So I don't trust these police, yo. I don't trust them. Some of them, they like money too. And if they getting paid off by people to set people up, why wouldn't they do it? They don't give a shit about us. Um, but this ex-football player, His mother was found dead. They both was missing. They found the mother dead, right? And now he's missing. And they were saying that he was acting, weird, and that, he wasn't right in his head. But this is my question, y'all, with these type of stories. When they say that, when someone kills their mother or family member or something, if y'all know that this person is not right in the head, why do y'all leave these elderly people alone with them? Like, she was 73 years old. She got bashed in her head, and they said they found him burning her clothes. They found a video from the neighbor's doorbell camera. Doorbell, whatever you call that shit. Door cam. And they saw him burning her clothes. Now he's missing. They said he might be somewhere in Mexico or something. And the brother makes a statement telling his brother to come home. Please come home. Let's handle this. Let's see what we can do about this. But now it's coming out that they're saying that the brother might have taken them both out or set it all up because he wants the inheritance money. So you can't even trust your own goddamn family members no more when it comes down to freaking money. There's too many of these kind of stories. Then you got the two LA models. There might possibly be some type of serial killer in LA. Two LA models was found dead in their homes. It's a lot of shit going on, y'all. I want to do some videos, but I just really wanted to get up here and throw my theory out because I feel like, I'm hungry. I feel like Louie and Slutty was targeted. I feel like that. Y'all hear my stomach growling? I'm not even that hungry. It's just fucking growling for no reason. I feel like Louie and Slutty was set up, y'all. They knew they had to take them out, or in order to get Vaughn, that they had to take them out. They knew that they was leaving Duck on that ground to bleed out. Nobody leaves a shooting victim on the ground for 20 minutes. I never seen nothing like that in my life. How could you leave a shooting victim on? Then they standing over him. They picking shit up off the floor and shit. Like, what the hell was they picking up off the floor, y'all? They not supposed to touch nothing on that scene. They wasn't forensics. So why was they picking shit up off the floor? What was they picking up? The trajectories or something? Like, I don't know. But what the fuck was they picking up and see off that ground? I hate that I saw that goddamn video. I never want to see that video again. And even when people take the slow stills, like the pictures from it, and they just show what he had on, I just fucking hate seeing that shit, yo. Put a picture up when he was alive. You ain't got to put that picture up. You ain't got to put that picture up when he was laying down on that ground like that. But it's November 19th. It's September 19th. We got what? 12, 13. We got 2 more weeks left in September. Next thing you know, it's about to be October 10th. I think Mama Duck is going on No Jumper. I think she went over there to take her No Jumper interview. So that's about to drop soon too. I'm still waiting for Trent's No Jumper interview. He taking forever to drop that. I'm looking forward to this trial because I really want to see what they're gonna come up with, what the lawyers are gonna come up with. I'm looking forward to that Dolph trial. I'm looking forward to the MO3 trial. I'm looking forward to the Takeoff trial, even though I don't really hear much about the Takeoff trial. Like, I don't hear much about that. But that doggone Dolph trial is going to be a motherfucker, too. That's because I think that guy, Govan Hernandez, the one that they arrested, that they let go for the $90,000 bail, I think that he's telling y'all. I think he's telling. I think he's going to tell. And if he tell, it's going to be some shit going down over there in motherfucking Memphis. If y'all say Rico, what's up, Tony? And that MO3 case is gonna be a motherfucker too. That Mo3 case. I always say MO3. That Mo3 case is gonna be a motherfucker too. Because the insiders from Memphis is blaming it on, they saying that Dolph was set up and that somebody shot Dolph from the inside of the damn store, not the outside. But who knows? We're gonna see during that trial. They saying that they switched cars. I'm waiting on the new YMW. Yeah, I forgot about YMW Melly. Damn, it's so many goddamn trials coming up. I'm waiting on the YMW Melly trial, Old Block trial, and Young Thug trial. Damn, that's fucking 6 trials. We got Young Thug. We got YMW Melly. We got Young Dolph. We got Mo 3. We got Duck. And we got Takeoff. 6 doggone cases, y'all. I mean, at first they were saying, when they was releasing the information about Young Thug, they were saying that that the media was saying that they could be responsible for close to 50 bodies. I don't know how true that is. O Block is October 10th and Melly is October 10th and 11th. Oh geez, we gonna be doing a lot of goddamn the bloggers is gonna be busy as hell because they're gonna be trying to keep up with both of them cases. What's up, 90s? They're gonna be trying to keep up with them cases. And then I think Mo 3 trial or Young, I think it's Mo 3 trial that starts on October 24th. So you got 3 trials coming up in October. Next month is gonna be a very emotional fucking month. It's gonna be emotional. Because when the evidence and stuff starts spilling out, like it becomes like more real. Like I don't know, like it's because it's gonna be all in our face. And even if people don't give a fuck, it's still gonna be in their face. It's gonna be all over the damn internet, all over YouTube. Melly and Portland being tried together, kind of similar to Rhonda. They getting tried together this time, Chris? Oh my goodness, that's gonna be one hell of a trial too. I know, shit. We was wrapped up in that trial when the first one, with the first one. So imagine how we gonna be with 3 trials at the same time. Anyway, y'all, I ain't gonna stay up here long. I just wanted to jump up here. Y'all know how I am. I jump up here and say my shit. And just Louie and Slutty was on my mind really, really heavy today. And Louie, he's just real quiet. And the brother, I think he's real quiet because he found out some shit he didn't want to probably find out, and he don't want to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? That shit probably changed Louis' whole life. Louis not out here doing interviews and shit. I think he did one damn interview after that, and that was it. He ain't say nothing else. And I hope he's doing all right. Because that was traumatizing. He probably wish he could have did more. You know, his friend got killed. Both of his friends got killed. That's traumatizing. But anyway, y'all, I'm not staying up here. I'm starving. I just really wanted to get up here real quick and throw out my little ideas. I said I was going to try to go live more, so that's what I'm trying to do. But for those of you who come afterwards, leave your comments and tell me what you think about my little theory. Because it always seems like the ones that'll protect the victim, something always happens to them before, you know, something always happens to them. I know they would have went all out to try. Well, they did go out to try and protect him, you know. And they was shooting. I know that video that I saw, not the popular one that's going all over the place with Von swinging on Quando. There was another video where they showed a Jeep and you just heard a bunch of shooting going on. And I mean, they didn't even know no cops was there. Like, why was they there in the first place? Like, why was they outside? I don't know. Should if they was protecting the club, why wouldn't they be protecting the door? Like, were y'all hired to protect the parking lot? Like, what the fuck was y'all doing out there? What was they doing out there? Anyway, y'all, food is calling me. I'm about to get up out of here. I'm gonna do some more research, because tomorrow, if I go live, I'm gonna have my notes together. Cause I'm getting old now, and I don't be remembering shit. Cause our police do security too. Yeah, every state they do security. They do security, and the cops do security here too. But listen, if I was going to that club, if I was gonna be hanging out with my star, I would make sure that there was adequate security. It wouldn't be street people. Especially in these days and times. I would have made sure there was a professional security team there. They patrolled the parking lots. Okay. And there were two other guys getting stabbed up in the back of the club the same time Vaughn was shot. Really? I'm going to go look up them videos out of my own curiosity. And that club is really low key and smooth. I heard that, but then again, some people told me it's low key and smooth, and some people told me that it's be a lot of shit that goes on over there. So, in that area around that club. So, I don't know. Some people say it's smooth, some people say it's not smooth. But nowadays, when you got a whole bunch of young black people, ain't no fucking place smooth. FYB J Man got locked up in Atlanta last night on a felony charge of weed. He locked up? Are you kidding me? That's because it's in a central area, so both sides going, but the club straight. It's still open, Judah? So J Main is in jail now. What? For some fucking weed? Come on. Are you kidding me? How much weed did he have? Wait a minute. So weed is not legal in Atlanta? Getting caught with weed in Atlanta is a prison sentence. Georgia got harsh weed laws. So weed is not legal in Atlanta then. I wonder how much weed did he have on him? Oh, oh my God. I can't believe it. So all this time he been out here and now he gonna get locked up for some weed? Come on now. They said code 55. Damn. A blunt will send you to prison in Georgia. Oh my God. Mm-mm-mm. Just when J Main was getting some goddamn momentum out here, he gets locked the hell up. You don't want to get caught with a roach in Georgia. I believe you. Damn, that's fucked up, y'all. He was making his little moves out here with his whoop cereal and stuff. Come on now. Let that man go. All the murders out there and shit, y'all motherfuckers don't be locking them up, but y'all lock up these people for stupid ass reasons. If they smell weed, you getting searched. They find anything, you gone. So how much time you think they gonna give him out there for some weed? God damn. Talk about fucking bad luck. How much time he gonna get out there? Like a year or two? Let that man go, Georgia. Come on. I'm gonna miss J Main if he get locked up. If he gotta stay in there. You gotta move right out here. This ain't Chicago. I understand that, but damn, depends on priors. Mm-mm-mm. Can you fucking weed of all things? That's fucked up, yo. Free J Main. Mm-mm-mm. Somebody should have warned his ass, yo. Um, it's fucked up. I just saw a video today was circulating where he said black people don't help each other. So he got locked up. So it was last night. God. Mm-mm-mm. I don't know what to say. That's fucked up. I know, Judah. He had a gun too, but he good on the gun because he's licensed to carry. Well, that's good, but damn, if he gonna have to do some time for fucking weed, that's terrible. This motherfuckers out there doing way worse shit than fucking weed. Free J Man, yo. Fuck that Free J Man. Damn. Yeah, he could probably bond out. He could probably bond out. They ass going to prison too. That DA ain't playing. Yeah, she not playing. She not playing. But she had said before there was gonna be two other record labels that's going down for Rico. So I ain't see that happen. So she was trying. She was talking too fucking fast. Thank you, sis. Fannie Willis on all bullshit. That's her name, Fannie. What the hell kind of name is that? Fannie is ass. Like, well, who named you Fannie? Oh, look at your baby and name them after the same fucking synonym as an ass. Mm-mm-mm. Her ass probably smoke weed too. Shit. I'm locking people up over some weed. Thank you, NC. They trying to make Atlanta a business city. That's why clubs don't be open all night no more. And they stop selling alcohol at 12 now. Are you kidding me? They get ready to turn that place into a police state. But you know, people was wilding out. People been taking that event. They've been wilding out in Atlanta, yo. They've been wilding out in Atlanta. So I guess they said we gotta do something because we ain't having this shit over here. Mm-mm-mm. Anyway, I'm gonna go watch that video and I'm gonna finish watching all of this stuff going out about Jeannie Mai and her man Jeezy. She contested the doggone divorce. She said, when you contest the divorce, that means you get an extra 30 days to think it out. But they said that Jeezy, once he's done with somebody, he's done. So I don't know. Full of niggas though. I know, Judah. Bro should have did his homework on them laws down south. They been hanging niggas for nothing. I know my son got caught up in that shit. My son got caught up in that down south shit. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna eat something and then I'm gonna call you and see. Yeah, I told my son don't go down south doing no dumb shit, and he did it anyway. He did it any goddamn way. He was supposed to be going out there to stay out of trouble, and he goes out there and gets in trouble. The worst trouble he ever got in. Street code, what it do? So I'm going to eat, y'all. I gotta do something with NC. I almost forgot about too. So I'm gonna holler at y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna do my homework, okay? Because it hit different when you do your homework. It hit different when you in Atlanta and get your ass locked up for some weed after you don't work so hard to get this fucking attention that you've been getting, J-Man. I hope he get bonded out, y'all. I hope he get bonded out. But anyway, y'all, I love y'all. I will kick it with y'all later. I might see y'all in somebody else's chat room. If I don't fall the fuck asleep after I do what I gotta do with NC. Cause I am fucking tired. And come on now, why they do that to J-Man, y'all? I already talked about Slutty and Louie. Whoever y'all popping in here, y'all probably want to hear what I'm saying. Y'all gotta rewind, okay? Hi, Lexi. I'm helping her do something for her channel. We'll hit you up in the We'll hit you up in the Chizat. Okay, we could do it tomorrow. We could do it tomorrow. Then I'll skip a day. I won't go live tomorrow. I'll go live the day after so I can gather my evidence and give myself some time to get my facts together and don't be up here just rumbling and not knowing people's names and shit. It hit different when you out there in Atlanta and you got all that Zaza and shit on you. Okay, so NC, we'll handle that tomorrow, definitely. I'm not going to go live. I'm going to take that time to spend with you. And tonight, I'm going to do some research. That's what my black ass is going to do, okay? Because there's some other shit I wanted to talk about, but I fucking forgot. Oh, thank you, NC. I be thinking I'm boring the hell out, y'all. I be swearing to God I'm boring y'all with my little talking and shit, but I want to do a story on these brothers, these 4 or 5 brothers. They was pimps out there in Oakland in the 70s. I want to do a story on them because they was lit. And the movie The Mac is based on them, the War Brothers. What's up, B-Ski? B-Ski, thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody in here. Thank y'all all for your support. But I want to do a story on the War Brothers. They was 5 brothers, and they had all them hoes. They had like 30 hoes each, y'all. Okay, like this is a story that need to be told because everybody knows about the Mac, but nobody knows about the War Brothers, and how much that movie played a that movie was based on their life, and they was even in the movie. But one of them got killed before the movie even came out. But I'm going to tell that story because it's a hell of a story, y'all. It's a hell of a story. Pimping ain't easy. I mean, pimping used to be, that was the hustle back then. Pimping, like, they didn't really want to fuck with drugs too much because drugs would give them hard time. So a lot of them was pimping. And it hit different when down south they racist and they want to whoop you for having the whoops. I know, right, 90s? They want to whoop all our asses, y'all. They be over whooping over here in New York when I'm going to work. Like they over whooping with the racism shit now. It's like really, really it's really bad. It's really bad, yo. And it's 2023. Like you would think that shit would be like a thing in the past, but it's even worse. And now you got other races that think they superior, and they be making me laugh. I be laughing at them. Like, who the fuck you think you are? You're not even from this country, motherfuckers. I was born here. You coming over here trying to act like you better than me? That's why I go to work dressed like a motherfucker. That's why I go to work dressed. Because when they look me up and down, yeah, keep looking, motherfuckers. They be staring at me like, if they could take me in the back and hang my ass, they would do it. For real, for real. That's how they be looking at me. And I be laughing because I be telling them, go ahead, try it. I be saying in my mind, go ahead and fucking try me when we outside of here and see what happened to you. See how you get the beating of your life. Because I'm going to take all my frustration from having to deal with you motherfuckers out on one of y'all. Go ahead, try me. You know, when you're trying to make it in the corporate world, it's like, first of all, they think that we dumb. So one of the bosses the other day, he has this puzzle. He don't never hardly speak to me, y'all. But all they do is just look at me and shit. Like I'm gonna turn around and shoot them or something. Like I'm gonna just do something spontaneous or some shit to them. So this particular day, he comes to my desk and he said, "You like puzzles?" I said, "Yeah." And he throws this 4-piece puzzle on my desk. It was a puzzle that you make the letter T, but it was very difficult, even though it was only 4 pieces. He said it took me 45 minutes. Yo, when he gave me that puzzle, it's like he was challenging my intelligence. So I was determined to put this fucking puzzle together. And within like less than an hour, I did it, right? So now everybody want to compete with me now. So now everybody's trying to do it. It took that other girl 4 or 5 days to do that shit, y'all. I was laughing my ass off. They think they so much smarter than us. Y'all not smart. We created everything out this motherfucker, yo. I was so proud of myself. That's all right, Dro. Thanks for coming through. I was so proud of myself because I knew that this man was testing my intelligence, y'all. And that's one fucking thing. Yo, you could call me a bitch and I wouldn't be as mad as I am at people testing my intelligence because of my complexion. I don't like that shit. So now you got a bunch of architects and shit in there and engineers and shit. But they don't know that I used to manage a team of engineers at my last job. So a little bit of everything that they doing, I know. So slowly but surely it's coming out that they seeing that I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Now they walking past me with their head down and shit. Don't underestimate me because I'm from the hood. My brain works just fine. And I feel like when I'm around these people, I gotta represent all of us, yo. I gotta represent everybody who ever came off the streets and try to make some of themselves. Who are you to put labels on people and shit? Like, who the fuck is you? You don't know nobody. You just look at them and you gonna make assumptions and shit. I could never live my life like that. I don't just look at white people and make assumptions. Even with the history, I gotta see some shit that you did for me to not like you or think you a piece of shit. We created math, science, every fucking thing. Every goddamn thing in this world was created by us. And I'm not taking nothing from no other races. I'm not. But stop trying to put us down when y'all know that we is the core of this whole fucking planet. They know that. Respect me, motherfuckers. You gonna respect me. But anyway, y'all. And that's what drains me the most. Having to deal with these personalities making assumptions and shit about me. You know what I'm saying? Then they get mad at me because I come to work dressed and shit. Bitch, I ain't coming to work like I'm going to the store like you. That's not how I'm made. That's not how I am. I don't come to outdo nobody. I get dressed because that's what I like to do. I like to get dressed. But this black girl took me to the side today and she was telling me, she said, bitch, there's people in here making $300,000 a year and $700,000 a year. She said, don't let these motherfuckers run you out of here. She said, you stay here and you get that money. And I already was feeling like that, but she just gave me a boost when she said that. And she from Marcy Projects. So stop fucking. I hate when people put labels on people like they can't be nothing, because they come from a certain place or they got a certain complexion. That ain't for you to fucking decide. I got a friend that he grew up with us in the hood and he fucking designs beds for quadriplegics. That nigga house, he got an elevator in his house like Scarface. Him and his wife roll up to the events when we all get back together in Lamborghinis and shit, okay? So don't ever let nobody feel like you can't be what you want to be or do what you want to do. Because you could do whatever the fuck you want to do out here, y'all. Don't limit yourself. And with that being said, I'm out of here. I'll see y'all. Yeah, that's right, Beasky. I am. I am. Because I've always been intelligent. I've always known that anything that I want to learn, I can learn it. I'm not going to say I see something and I just pick it up right away, but I can always, all of us have the ability to learn whatever the fuck we want to learn. You understand? Once we put our mind to that shit, we going to learn that shit. So don't let nobody sit on your head and tell you what you can and cannot do. And with that being said, y'all, I'm out of here. I'll see y'all Thursday night. And I love y'all. Y'all stay up and stay aware. Please, please be aware. I'm hungry as hell, y'all. I got to eat or I'm going to be sitting up here and my stomach going to be growling. So I'm about to eat something. Love, Dro. And I shall see y'all soon. One love. Love you, NC. Love y'all. Later, Spooky.